welcome back to Mini-Modelog. So I'm back at home for the first time in a good few weeks. I've got more games coming for you on the channel because my season 2 of the Forge Bowl kicks up where I'm taking flings, and obviously this video is all about star players for flings. And the reason it's about star players for flings is because I bought a Karla kill. And I'll tell you the motivation for buying this in just a second. But first up, I've got 2 announcements to make. It's the 2-year anniversary of the Two Drunk Flings. They've been going 2 years as a podcast. I want to congratulate them for that, but I also want to congratulate them for having over 1,000 followers on Facebook. Well done, guys. It's a real good achievement, both for you and the community, to have that many followers for our little game. Well done, guys. It's amazing. They've got a new competition running where you can win a set of lizardmen dice and a lizardmen pitch. Now, if like me, you left it a little late to get those dice, I've managed to get some by hook or by crook. They're getting really difficult to find now. So if you missed out and you're thinking, damn it, go down to their Facebook page, links down in the description, and go check their new competition out. Talking of competitions, I recently won the 500 follower competition for Black Orc Down, and in doing so, I won one of their coveted Black Orc trophies. I believe that's coming eventually in the post from Chris at Black Orc Down. If you haven't checked out their stuff, or you don't know who Black Orc Down are, check out the links down below. I'm also working with them in the future through winning the competition, and I was chatting to Chris before. He's going to be doing my Mini-Modelog t-shirts. I'm not wearing mine right now. Mine is currently in the wash, unfortunately, but I'll be wearing mine in the future. It comes with the Mini-Modelog logo. You can get it changed with putting your NAF name on the back, which I know is what I've done. I've put Rat Riot on the back, which is my NAF name. So do go check out Black Orc Down. All of these links are down in the description down below. Give them a like, check out their merchandise, check out their trophies, and if you are running a competition or a tournament soon and you're wanting a trophy, please go check him out. He's absolutely amazing in what he does, and we'll be doing a review of that trophy as and when it comes in the post. So those are my announcements. Let's get on to halflings, shall we? So I obviously took my halflings into Stunty Slam, and if you want to see the review for that tournament, it'll pop up in the corner. Well done, Alex, again for throwing a great tournament. I have already signed up for the Water Bowl, and tickets are selling fast. I'll pop a link down for the Water Bowl competition. I will be there with Flings again. I know he's sold, I think, 50-something tickets. There's only 110 seats available, and they will be going fast as the event massively quickly approaches in February next year. It'll be my birthday weekend, so do come and say hello, do come and say hi. We'll try and get you on the channel. I wouldn't mind to know your thoughts about your team and how you're doing at that competition. So do come and see me in the breaks and in between games and stuff, and we'll try and get you on the channel. So look out for that in February. But I took Flings to that, and I took Puggy and I took Big Jobbo Hairyfoot as my star players. Immediate feedback, in those situations, you're going against halfling teams and going against stunty teams, I thought those two were a good pick. The strength floor with block was good on Puggy, and Big Jobber with his stand firm, wrestle and tackle were especially good against those big guys. What I did was I stood them next to the big guy, took the hit, but if I could take wrestle, I took wrestle. So if it was a both down situation, I took wrestle. It meant that in the turn that I had, his big guy was out the picture, which meant I could use my big guys to focus on his smaller guys. So it kind of really worked out well for me. Would I take them in a league situation? I've got the league starting up, and I know there's orc teams in there, elf teams in there, dwarf teams in there. And my immediate knee-jerk reaction would be to say, no, I wouldn't take Puggy. I would take Karla instead. Because obviously the league is not restricted. I can take any of the 10 star players available to me. So I've been looking at the lists in Spike 5 again. And obviously we did a review for Spike 5 a little while back. But I was like, right, okay, what should I take out of this lot, out of these 10? And I started looking through and looked at, the first thing I looked at was price. Not model price, actual price for them in the game. The most expensive player you can have is Morgan Thorg. And to be honest, I would only take Morg if I was against a high TV team. So if I was still 1,000 TV and I was going against someone that's 1,500, 1,600, 1,700, then I would consider Morg as a possible. Otherwise, no. He's straight off my list. He's straight, unless I was going to do a specific build around Morgan Thorg for a competition like the Water Bowl, he's off my list. And unfortunately, Deeproot is as well. I've already got 2 Treemen, and they're a lot cheaper at 120,000. Deeproot's 300,000. He's more than double. Okay, he comes with a couple of extra skills. He comes with block, which you don't get on standard Treemen. He comes with strong arm, which you do get on standard tree. He comes with stand firm that you get on standard tree. And the only thing that's really different is he comes with block. So it's kind of like, oh, and he's strength 7. So, you know, he's going to be quite a bit more difficult to go up against. But I'd rather just buy another tree at 120, which got me thinking, well, okay, out of those two, I won't take those two. That scraps those two off the list. That's benched those two from a starting point. So that shrunk it down from 10 to 8 players. So what have we got left? We've obviously got Karla. She's the next most expensive player at 220,000. Now the reason I take Karla over the previous two, block, dauntless, dodge for a start, jump up for another. In a way, I think she's a witch elf in human clothing. I mean, that's kind of a list of a witch elf, in a way. I mean, I've got dark elves and, you know, the jump up thing, the dodge thing, it reminds me of a witch elf. She's a little pricey at 220,000, but I think the movement 6 makes up for that. I think the armor 8 makes up for that. Block makes up for that. So she's top of my list. She's top take, in my opinion. If I've got 220,000, she'd be on the list, which is why I bought one. And we'll take a look at the model at the end of the video. After her, it's a toss-up between Rumbelow Sheepskin, Big Jobbo Hairyfoot, and Cindy Pie Whistle. Why those three? Because to me, I think you need a ball chaser. And what I mean by that is once the other team have the ball, especially if they're elves, you need someone who can move quickly, hence Rumbelow at movement 6, block and horns. You know, straight away that's a blitz waiting to happen. Cindy Pie Whistle, because she's a bombardier. She's got dodge, she's got secret weapons, she's accurate. So, you know, she could potentially be a thrower as well. So for you getting the ball. And then going back to what I said about Big Jobbo Hairyfoot, I like the fact that he can hold down a big guy, basically. You know, if you're playing against elves or you're playing against dwarves and you've got some, you know, he could hold down a troll slayer, in my opinion. Purely because, you know, the troll slayer will block him, but you just use wrestle to make him fall over, or you just use stand firm to fall over and then stand back up yourself next turn. It forces that person to kind of be held. You know, that's what I used him for at Stunty Slam. So those are my 3 ideas. I'd love to hear the community's thoughts, so do pop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about those star player choices. I obviously need to make a Cindy Pie Whistle, or let me know if you know of a model available down below. I'll be getting a Rumbelow from Hungry Troll, so look out for an unboxing for that coming soon. But now, let's get on to the unboxing of Karla Von Kill. It's only a small model. We'll take a look at her stats as well and the player card on the inside of the box. Obviously, she's a Forge World model, so you can only get this from Forge World. There'll be links down below for all of that. So let's take a look at Karla Von Kill. So here she is, Karla Von Kill. This is the model brought to you by Forge World. It's £20, well £19, and I quite like it. Obviously, they've been done out as a human, and there's a slight nod to the Amazon team with the wings on her head. How is she going to fit in next to my flings? Well, my flings paint scheme is not a blue paint scheme, so I'm kind of not sure what to do. So would you, and let me know in the comments down below, would you paint it blue? Would you paint it in the scheme of your flings so it sits nice next to your flings? Or would you just go off in a random direction with it? Let me know. I've seen some red versions of this online, but let me know down in the comments down below what you think. I'm very tempted to paint her in my flings colours, which is brown, orange and cream. So the cream would work, orange for the armour, maybe brown for her gloves. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below what you think I should do with her paint scheme. But this is her. She only comes in 3 parts, and obviously it's resin. So I've obviously cut it already just so I can get in. But it comes, of course, with its all important instructions, and as you can see, it's only a 3-piece model. But I always quite like that they do this on the inside. They give you a bit of a career highlights, nice picture, more information at the bottom there. I've obviously managed to cut the corner while I've been opening the packet, but I quite like these. These are quite nice things that Games Workshop have done to keep. But I think it's also a bit of a snag that they've not actually put any rules there. So not how much she costs, not how, you know, none of the rules are there. So you couldn't pick her up and play her unless you had one of the books that she's in. So that's kind of sneaky, Games Workshop, but I can see why they do it. So obviously this is a resin model, so she'll take some cleaning up, unlike most models, unlike the plastic ones. Obviously the plastic ones usually need mold lines, but this needs a bit more. So the arms come separate, and you get 2 arms on a separate resin block. So these will need a little bit of tidying up, although looking at them, they're not too bad. I don't see many mold lines on those. But that's just the arms. And then, of course, you got the body. She comes with 2 bases, the traditional Blood Bowl with the hole in it and just a solid Games Workshop base. I'll probably put her on the one with the hole. And that's the actual model. Let's see if I can get this as close as I possibly can, so you guys can see the detail. I love this model. I think it looks great. Obviously, you've got the little bits of resin excess, which I'll need to pay attention to, and look for any mold lines. I think she's a great looking model. I mean, the pose isn't the best. I've seen some more interesting Karlas, people who have done conversions, people who have got different models to stand in, and I don't think the pose is the best. But I tend to buy a lot of Games Workshop stuff, so I thought I'd give you guys the Games Workshop version. Plus, I've never really painted a female model before. I mean, I don't have many female models, so I'm quite looking forward to that. And I may even get the Amazon team when it comes out, because let's face it, there aren't that many females within a lot of the game systems. Obviously, we've got some in the Grimdark now with the Sisters of Battle coming in 40k, but generally speaking, there's not many females. So it's nice to have a female star player and a female character which has a model. Obviously, Cindy Piewhistle doesn't, and she is top of my list to try and find a model for, because I don't really want to convert one. But there we go. That's Karla Von Kill. So she won't take much to put together and obviously clean up, so I'll be doing that. I hope you enjoyed the video though on my thoughts on star players. Let me know in the comments down below of the ones I'm going to be picking moving forward, and hopefully I'll be bringing you some of those games from the Forge Bowl League coming soon.